All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information. In case this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly go on and subscribe to our channel, and also remember to share our news. Share this news as it is hot. Oga Mike, Oga Ifeanyi Ejiofor don't come out to say something about mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Say for some time now, Ifeanyi Ejiofor they collect woto from Oga Simon Ekpa, and then they also try to give back Oga Simon Ekpa woto. But say e get different between employer and employee. So when they employ you, when you got to talk, sometimes you supposed to cool down. But the man don't talk, say he said killing would have been averted in southeast Nigeria if detained Kanu has been released since IPOB leaders lawyer Ejiofor says. Ejiofor in a statement said all the killings, kidnapping and other criminal activities going on in the southeast would have been averted if the Nigerian government has released Kanu 2 years ago as ordered by the Court of Appeal. Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, lead counsel for the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has blamed the killings and criminalities in the southeast Nigeria on the continued detention of the IPOB leader. Ejiofor in a statement said all the killings, kidnapping and other criminal activities going in the southeast would have been averted if the Nigerian government had released Kanu 2 years ago as ordered by the Court of Appeal. He said it took only a handwritten note of about 50 words to end the criminalities of a rogue in faraway Finland. This is the proof that had Oyendu mazi Nnamdi Kanu been released before now, in line with the appellate court judgment, all the tragic and unfortunate deaths and needless destruction recorded over the past turbulent 2 years in Igbo land would have been averted because his endeared people listened to him. If this level of peace can be achieved with a mere written note from solitary confinement in SSS Gulag, imagine what Oyendu's physical presence will accomplish. Calling on the residents of the Southeast region to adhere to Kanu's cancellation of Monday's sit-at-home order in the region. Ejiofor said the Finland-based pro-Biafra agitator Simon Ekpa, who has continued to order the enforcement of the sit-at-home, goes to work every Monday in Finland and that his children go to school. But he was preventing the people of the Southeast from enjoying the same right in their country. The criminal proponent of sit-at-home in Finland goes to work every Monday. If at all, he is meaningfully engaged, and his child that he had with a Finnish lady goes to school every Monday. But children in Igbo land are prevented from going to school on Mondays, and parents are prevented from going out to seek for their livelihood to feed their families, particularly in this period of unimaginable economic hardship. What height of hypocrisy and wickedness. This goes to show that those behind the insecurity in the southeast and benefiting from same are the same people obstructing the release of Onyendu mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Na Ifeanyi Ejiofor they talk this one o. Na Ifeanyi Ejiofor they talk this one. Don't talk say in they try to berate mazi Simon Ekpa. But of course, we know who be who. Everybody know who be who for this struggle, and everybody know now who they support who and now who they stand for who. You know that since mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been kept in the DSS custody, nobody has ever raised alarm that have shaken or moved the government except what mazi Simon Ekpa is doing recently, because court has been doing all they can, but the government has refused to listen. But since Simon Ekpa started putting pressure by declaring sit at home and the rest of them, you see that the leaders in the southeast started coming together because the thing has started affecting them. I find out that one thing about politicians is that if that thing does not affect them, you find out that they will not make any move nor try to do anything except they are being affected by that particular issue. Make I carry you go for another information as the auto. They say government attack pastor, kill wife at New Benin City Church. RIP peace Chinyerugo. Oh say Tiela o. These government people don't they carry this thing, they enter church. Oh, this one they happen for Benin City. I beg pastors, if una they call money, make una know they call am for church, or in case they do donation, no go talk say one person give us 20 million. You they put yourself for wahala. Make I carry you go for that information. Make we know wetin make these people assassinate this pastor. They say mysterious assassination attempt unfold at Benin City Church. Beloved pastor and wife targeted. Hired killers murdered pastor's wife at New Benin City, Benin City, Edo State. Reverend Mrs. Peace Chinyerugo shot dead. Benin City, New Benin, in a chilling episode that has left the residents of New Benin, Benin City in shock and fear. Armed men believed to be contracted killers executed a brazen attack on the head pastor and his wife of the renowned God's Vineyard of Grace Dominion Assembly Church. The deadly encounter on Monday evening around 7:36 p.m. as the city was transitioning from the bustle of the day to the relative tranquility of the evening. The tranquility was shattered at 101 Upper Lawane Street. This wasn't just any street, it was the location of one of the city's most respected place of worship. Reverend Samuel Chinyerugo, the respected head of God's Vineyard and Grace Dominion Assembly, and his beloved wife, Peace, were the target of this horrifying assault. An insider wishing to remain anonymous recounted the harrowing details. Upon arrival at the church, where preparations were underway, far from upcoming programs, the clergyman and his wife were ambushed. The source vividly described how, as soon as their car came to a halt in front of the church, a barrage of gunfire engulfed them. Adding layers to this dark tale, the Reverend had earlier noticed a suspicious vehicle tailing him through the GRA after the left of friend's residence. The realization that the same vehicle had followed him to his church only intensified the fear and surprise of the unexpected encounter. Out of the car came three men armed with clear intent, in a symbolic act that left many speculators about the motives. One of the assailants forcefully grabbed and ripped away the cross pendant the pastor wore around his neck. Without missing a beat, his accomplice initiated a hail of bullets, leaving no time for the church leader or his spouse to find shelter. Tragically, Peace bore the brunt of the assault, sustaining injuries that would later prove fatal at a local medical facility. Reverend Chinyergo and his assistant, who was outside the church and caught in the crossfire, suffered injuries but have since been released after receiving medical attention. As news of the horrifying incident spread, church members, fellow clergymen, and residents of Benin City flooded social media with messages of condolence, shock, and calls for justice. The audacious nature of the attack, executed in a sacred place and aimed at revered religious figure and his spouse, has raised numerous questions and fueled speculation. Who could want the pastor and his wife dead? Was this a message to the community or a personal vendetta? The law enforcement community of Benin City, equally shaken, has launched an aggressive investigation. SP Chide Nwabozo, the state police public relations officer addressing the media, emphasized the gravity of the crime. We are dealing with a heinous act, and the full weight of the law will be brought to bear on those responsible. Nwabozo remarked, we urge the public to come forward with any information that could aid our investigation. Una don see as e dey happen, say this time no be people wey be say they work out for themselves o, na pastor, na in these people na in dem dey chase. So pastors, as una dey go, make una know how una dey announce money o. make una know how una dey arrange office these days, because plenty things dey happen. I go dey wind down the curtain here. And if this is your first time wey be say you dey join us for this wonderful channel, kindly go on and subscribe, like, comment, and share.